Hi, Capricorn. Last, most certainly not least, we're going to have to do something about this, Caps. Man, in one of the premieres the other night, I had one of your fellow Capricorn brethren ask me why it is that I hated Capricorn. I don't hate Capricorn. Although I feel like Capricorn hates me, y'all just don't be watching my videos. I'm just kidding. We need to figure this out, Cappies. We gonna get it together. The energy's been crazy. But welcome to your reading. If you're new, I'm Princess India. If you're family, welcome back. We're going to be taking a gander at Capricorns as well as their person of interest and the energies between you guys. So, all the signs prior to you, the first cluster, it was some cray-cray, then things started, breaking up a little bit, so we're going to see what's cracking with you, Cappies. So we're going to ask Spirit to give us clear, indirect guidance. Okay, deck, what? Are you still okay? Are you not about this life today? I need you to perform. You are at work. Sorry. My employees, Anyway, we're going to ask Spirit to give us clear and direct guidance for my Capricorns for mid-April. Going into May, please, Spirit, anything they need to know that's of utmost importance, I ask that come to the forefront in this here reading. And I thank you in advance. All right, let's cut the deck and see what's cracking. Cappy. So, energy between you and your person of interest. We have the Eight of Wands. Communication happening. Below the deck. Oh, there's lies. Wonderful. Unclear communication, half-truths, whole lies. Gotta love it. First card from my Cappies. Whoa. Death card. You guys may be dealing with a Scorpio person. Oh, it's communication, all right. I feel like, I always say I feel like. I don't feel like, I know. There's going to be some communication that's coming in. It could be from a Scorpio. It could be from an air sign person. But I feel like it's going to be rather brash, rather quick, and rather cutting. Right? But I feel like whatever this message is about, or however it is delivered, I feel like it's going to be more or less like a chain reaction. I feel like chain reaction, the word would be igniting factor. I feel like whatever's going to happen here, I think the person is going to intend, they have an ill intent with what it is they're communicating and how they're communicating it, right? But I feel like it's going to be an igniting factor for metamorphosis for my Cappies. Oh, and cross-watchers, you guys will resonate over here. The Capricorn that you're cross-watching for would be on the other side, which is the person of interest. But I feel like this is going to be an igniting factor that's going to ignite a metamorphosis for my Cappies or my cross-watchers of Cappies. Next card, we have the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, because this person is not telling the truth. They're not being honest. We have the Two of Swords. Y'all gonna have to let this go, bae. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What I feel like is happening here, Cappy, if this hasn't happened already, I feel like whatever is being said or whatever it is that you hear, it's not the whole truth. But what it's doing to you, I feel like, okay, you guys are moving forward confident at one point in time until you heard this, and now I feel like you guys are backtracking. I feel like it's making you doubt yourself. It's making you feel stuck. And I always see this as an energy transfer, because it's almost like what this person is bringing. They're bringing this energy to you, and even if we, cut it off and we're like, oh, I'm not dealing with that, or I know that they're lying, it's like we still end up inadvertently taking on that energy unknowably, unless, you've become accustomed to cleansing your aura and transmuting energies and so on and so forth. But a person can transfer an energy to you, and anytime a death happens, it always feels worse before it gets better. So I feel like it's putting you guys into this mental space where your confidence is being kind of sucked out and you're second guessing yourself and what you're doing, you know? And in the event that you guys are concerned about whatever it was that's been communicated to you guys, it's not 100% the truth. But the whole intention for this happening, like I said, it's an igniting factor to get you to where it is that you need to be. You know what I mean? And in order to get out of this situation, and I mean this in your personal sense, like in order to get out of the situation, like disengage from it, so like coming out of agreement with it, because I feel like you guys are kind of like in a mental bondage right now. The pathway out of this is through your heart space and really tapping in to the truth about the situation, like how you truly feel on a gut level, right? Then we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Moon. Yeah. All of this is saying to me that they're not being honest. And the King of Cups reverse, and they're emotionally unstable as hell. Whew, Lord have mercy. Now this just got heavy. It feels like a cinder block on my chest, babe. The best way I can put this, Cappy, or cross-watcher of a Cappy, is whatever this is that's being communicated to you, right? The space you guys are in right now, and I don't know if this is just dark energy or if this is people who are actually coming at you like this, but all of the energies that I'm seeing, it's almost as if it's taking your light away. That's the intention. The way that you gain dominion over this is getting out of your head space and tapping back into your heart space. Because I really feel an energy where whatever this was, whether it was a message or something you found out or whatever, I feel like you guys are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's almost like you're doubting yourself and you're in two minds, you know? 1 minute you're good, the next minute you're not. 1 minute you're good, the next minute you're not. But it's like it's keeping you stuck, right? And I feel like prior to this, you guys were, prior to this communication coming in, you guys were starting to feel optimistic. You felt like things were moving forward. You felt very in tune. Your intuition was on point. You felt like you were pretty much at the cusp of what you were walking into. You know what I mean? And I feel like what this is, it's overshadowing a new opportunity that's being offered to you guys. But it's coming from someone, and I don't know, I mean, water sign people are really good with picking up like vibes and stuff, right? This could be a water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I'm saying that because I have the King of Cups in reverse here. Anytime I see the King of Cups in reverse next to the Moon card, it always is Cancer to me. And this person, they're emotionally unstable, you know. They're a little half lit, you know. The elevator don't go all the way up, you know what I'm saying? Little, you know, they're a little touched, you know. Yeah, they're a little touched. But the whole thing is here, this is all, it's a same situation like I've been feeling with a lot of the signs. And it's like something intended for your ill is intended for your good. But the only way to see through these situations, and this is much like the energy I was talking about in the collective reading, it's called the earthquake. The way to make it out of these situations is through your intuition, in your heart space, like your inner temple. You have to tap into that, because how everything is looking in the external world, it looks like there's opposition against you. And the only way to see past what seems like an obstacle or a barrier is to tap in and see it through your spiritual eyes, right? Because I feel like looking at it in 3D is why you guys are in this Two of Swords energy, you know, and feeling like you're kind of trapped. But this is more or less like, you know, the last battle royale for you to get over this, to go through your full-on metamorphosis, to die to this old cycle, to be reborn again. Right? Whew. This is really, really heavy. But the thing I can tell you guys about this is not anything to be concerned about. I mean, I can't tell you not to be concerned about it because I don't know your specific situation. But the thing is that this is I cannot talk. In the end, this is all going to work out for your highest good. Because prior to this happening, you guys had it correct. This is just the last ditch I really cannot talk. The last ditch effort before you walk into this new energy. And it's a lot like what I talk about a lot of times, my is not is paradigm. Whenever we start manifesting things into our lives and calling things into our lives, right? The universe likes to fill voids, right? So whenever we manifest something, in order for what is to manifest in our life, what it is not has to manifest first. So this is your is not, right? But the thing that we have to start to shift our mindset to align with is that when things finally seem to be working in our favor, or we know we've been praying for something, or law of attracting, vision boarding, whatever you want to call it, right? Guided visualization, doesn't matter. Whatever it is you're doing to manifest, right? If we know that we're doing that, and suddenly things take a turn for what seems to be the worst, we have to take authority and remind ourselves that everything in this life is a process. Things work in seasons. And if you called in something, that is the is not. If it seems it took a turn for the worse, it's the is not manifesting before the is, which means to step out of the whirlwind, step out of the tornado, stop engaging with it, sit in your peace, and know that you know that you know that what you asked for is on its way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, moving on to your personal interest. First card, they petty as hell. It's the Petty LaBelle card, ladies and gentlemen. Why am I not surprised? Five of Wands. Next to the devil. Yeah. Whew. They hating. They hating big time. See, here's the thing that's so interesting. Even with people who aren't like, woo-woo, or like, spiritual AF, we all catch vibes, right? When something good is about to happen to someone, people who are haters, man, they could feel it. Even though that's your card, Capricorn, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's you. I mean, unless, cross-watcher, this is your Capricorn, that they are petty as hell. I'm just saying, They're trying to cause conflict. It's almost like trying to upset the apple cart, so to speak. And what it is, and it's like I said, there's some people who are intuitive, who are just, not the best people in America, who can pick up on waves that something good is about to happen for you and they want to ruin it for you. But then other people, they don't know that it's an intuitive hit and they just sense it. And it's like, I just really want to mess up their life, or they seem too happy, And that's what I feel like is going on here. This is what I call dark distractions. Dark distractions always come in the time of the is not, right? Because the key is to take your mind off of what it is that you've been calling in to focus on that. Now, we all know that every seed reproduces after its own kind, right? Your energy is a life-giving force. If you feed seeds of distractions and doubt, it's going to reproduce after its own kind and give you more. So with stuff like this, you have to not give it your energy. And if you're watching me, babe, let me just tell you, okay? If you watch me or anything that has anything to do with awakening, enlightenment, spirituality, anything within that realm, you have power. And you have to be very careful what it is you're giving your power to. Because you, within yourself as a being, are a life-giving force, right? Everything that you look at, pay attention to, you're feeding it. So now it's time, like I feel like the lesson Spirit is teaching all of us is to gain dominion over each of our tools on the magician table. Because whether we're aware of it or not, they're all working all the time, Next card for them, Page of Swords. Oh, they hating. Page of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. Oh my God. The Ace of Pentacles. How did I know that was coming? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. This is so funny. All right. So, here's the thing. Capricorn, y'all are my last sign for mid-April. And everybody exes or people y'all don't care about no more, don't want to see no more, don't want to deal with no more. All of these people have been showing up in y'all readings. I feel that is because this is the last hoorah. It is time to tell them sayonara and goodbye. You know what I'm saying, right? With this person, this is yet another situation. This person is watching what you're doing, right? Now, this portion of it I don't feel has transpired as of yet. There may have been something that you have heard through the grapevine. This person could have communicated. But this person is coming with an offer. I don't know why I'm seeing this like this. I'm saying I don't know why, but I know why. Snow White. And you know how she bit into the apple and it was poisoned? Like, this is what this offer is that's coming. This person knows that you're moving forward with your life, right? And I really feel like this is an orchestrated conflict. So if there's something that you heard through the grapevine, this could be two different ways. You could have literally heard it from this person. Hypothetically, that they were dating somebody else or something, right? We could have heard it through the grapevine, or maybe they could have told you this. But the purpose of this was to take your focus off of whatever it is that you were doing, to get you all stirred up on the inside, because I feel like this person knows your weak points and triggers, and they did something to kind of push your buttons, because the purpose is to reel you back in, right? So they did what they did, and now they're watching you. So they're watching you for a reaction, right? I'm assuming, based on how this is looking, that you have somehow given them the signal that whatever it is that you heard affected you, right? So I don't know if you're subtweeting and things or whatever, you know, but they're watching you, and it's almost as if they see the goal was bondage, to get you in mental bondage. The cards I'm seeing in your present are showing that you're in mental bondage and self-doubt. And you feel like kind of lost right now, like not knowing how to move forward. That's what they were looking for. So them seeing that whatever it was you heard or what happened affected you, right? Now they know it's time for them to come in, make an offer, right? That's, you know, lies. You know what I'm saying? It's not genuine. It's like that poisonous apple, because the whole purpose of it is to prevent you from walking away, right? Because this person is just, you know, they're an idiot / asshole. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, you can't just be moving on and living your best life. Let me stagnate you some more, okay? So the whole purpose of them making this offer is to prevent you from moving forward. But the whole thing is, it's not going to turn into anything. It's not going to be fruitful. It's not going to be abundant, because if you watch me long enough, you know that I say that with all of my ace cards, every 10 exists within the ace. The ace is a seed, right? But your 10 of pentacles is in reverse. You know what I'm saying? So this is not anything that's a stable foundation. It's not anything that's going to grow into anything that's worth having. And then next to the freaking 3 of pentacles in reverse, this isn't anything that they're really trying to put work into. They're not really trying to change whatever it is that made you leave in the first place. They're trying to block you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be great, you know? So this person, they got issues. I already told you that the elevator don't go all the way up. But, let me see, what is today? The 17th? Today's the 17th. And the full moon is on the 19th. Seeing the full moon card here, this offer may come, and I always say full moon energy 3 days before, 3 days after. So if it hasn't come already, it may come on the 19th or 3 days after that. But like I said, it's coming from a person who, they got issues, you know what I'm saying? And the whole purpose of it is to throw you off balance, right? So this is yet another warning reading, okay? All these haters. Why they be hating on y'all? Because y'all are awesome. That's why. Whew. My goodness. I am going to take a gander at this person of interest On Vimeo, I'm going to look into their psychology, see what's going on with that. So if y'all are about that life. But now I'm going to throw the dice of resonance. I don't like this. I'm not tripping, though, because I know good stuff is coming for everybody. That's why I'm not so much worried. Because, like I said, this is an igniting factor for you guys. This is like that thing that's that's almost like symbolic of your full-on metamorphosis, Capricorn. But it's more or less, don't let this person affect you because they petty LaBelle be. But we're going to throw the dice of resonance. We have the 12 zodiac signs to clarifying die that let you know if it's their sun, moon, or rising, the role the person plays in your life. And you also have the ability to ask a yes or no question. In the event that you want to ask a yes or no question, go ahead and pause me now. You know what I'm saying? Formulate that question and then unpause me when you're ready to hear your answer. I don't interpret these. I just toss them out. However they resonate, they resonate. You know? Ugh. Man, I feel so anxious right now. Like, it's pressure on my chest. It's pressure on my chest. Don't let this knock you off balance, though, because I really feel like y'all were, like, shining on some stuff. Don't let this take you off balance with these little haters. Oh, good Lord. This is the second time this fell out. It says crush. When this fell on my leg, I picked it up, and when I looked down, I saw crush, and I just picked it up, and then this popped out again, and it said crush again, so I don't know what that's about. All right, we have Leo, Scorpio. The answer to your question is no. We have exclamation point. We have rising sign and bay lover partner. And before I threw these out, crush popped out twice. So whatever that means to you. But Scorpio, Leo, and they could be a Scorpio or Leo rising. The answer to your question is no, exclamation point. Nope. And bay lover partner. But if you guys want to follow me over to Vimeo, the link will be below this video in the Lurkers Lounge. We look into the inner psychology of this person and any additional things that Spirit leads me to do. That's kind of like what happened with Leo. So there's no telling what happens over there. But my intention is to look at the inner psychology of the person to see how they think and feel about you presently. And then, however the Spirit hits me, it hits me. But until the next time, my wonderful Capricorns, I love your freaking face. And I will see you guys sooner than later. Deuces. I hope that made you giggle. I love your face.